people laughed at me. They laughed at me. My body weight went down to 198 pounds. I didn't even look like a bodybuilder anymore. You know, when I said I wanted to make a comeback, they laughed, called me delusional. All this, all that, blah, 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 blah. That's all I heard. But I just want you to know one thing. If you have a dream and a goal and everything in your mind and something deep down in your heart, don't let it go. If that thing is burning down inside, you need to go back to that place, because I did it. And I'm glad I did.
Hey, yo. Taking the dog on a walk. Short walk today. It's cold out. It's windy. But yeah, I'm just locked in right now. I think it's time for me to just keep working harder and harder. And I've been saying that, but like, you're gonna notice each and every day the workouts are gonna be like more intense and more intense. And yeah, I don't know, but I'm seeing more and more YouTubers, more and more people I watch just everywhere leave Christianity and leave faith and leave a lot of these things, and that truly breaks my heart, because it breaks my heart that they never felt that love of Jesus before, you know, and many of them are like, I'm just trying to figure it out, how it all makes sense. Hey, I've been down that road. If you start going the science route of things and the I just can't believe it of Jesus being God, you can't figure out God, guys. You can't. You just have to have faith and feel His love. If you try to figure it out, I'm telling you now, your faith isn't going to grow, and you're going to feel like you're in the hands of the devil trying to make sense of the science and everything. And there's a lot of science proof that Jesus was God, but you know, I tried to go down that route like last year, the past 5 months, on like, and I was like questioning my faith a lot. Guys, it's scary going down that route. Like, there was a point when I was going to church every Sunday and just going because, and like, I almost dead ass lost my faith because I was looking up a bunch of shit about it. And then I just prayed one night and I was like, Jesus, I don't want to lose my faith again. And I felt the Holy Spirit and I got saved again. Like, I get saved all the time. You know, there's a lot of Christians out there that are like, once saved, always saved. You can lose your salvation, guys. You can. It's, I mean, and people are like, how? Well, I mean, I can have a perfect relationship with Jesus, and then I'm just gonna go on a spree of free will, knowing that I'm sinning for a whole year. What if I die knowing that I'm sinning all the time? and everything within that year of deciding I'm gonna leave Jesus and go do my own stuff, and I die within that realm of me doing all them sins. You get me? You know, you can lose your salvation because Jesus knows what you're doing. You know what you're doing. We all do. And if you're not going to ask for forgiveness after you do all these sins, it's like, I don't know. It's like, personally, I don't think God would say, it's okay, you did all of that, and you knew it was all bad, and you didn't even ask for my forgiveness. Come on in. You get me? And the beautiful thing I love about Christianity is when I started, I had such bad anxiety about a lot of stuff, personal, when I was like 13. And I would get anxiety attacks all the time. And I was scared of the world ending all the time, because when I was like 13, if you guys are around my age, remember when you were in middle school and almost everything you've seen was Yellowstone's gonna blow up. I live in Wyoming. Yellowstone's gonna blow up. The 7 trumpets are gonna blow. Are you saved? And it's like, I was having all this shit go down, and I was like, I need to get right with Jesus so I can go to heaven, as if it was some insurance. But now, I get right with Jesus because I want to see Jesus and have a relationship with him. The goal has never been since middle school, I need to get to heaven, use my insurance. The goal has been, I love my relationship with Christ, and I want to keep it strong, and I love Jesus, and heaven's a benefit, you get me? The goal has always been Jesus. And it's not like I'm perfect or whatever. I'm actually like somewhat a heretic myself. I literally just made 2 stupid like rap songs with one of my buddies, and it's full of a bunch of stupid jokes in it. Let me know if I should drop them on here. But it's like, ooh, I wouldn't even get copyrighted for them if I put them over my music, but they're only like 30 seconds long each. But like, I can get a lot of my friends close to Christ, and a lot of them are like, I'm not religious, I don't know, and I'm like, that's why I want to become Catholic. I love the religious traditions and the works, because it gets me closer with my relationship with Jesus. A lot of people think it's chores, and it's not. And you know that there's demons in people, especially your close friends, because every time I bring up Christ, or every time, like every morning after I pray my rosary, I'll send a picture of it with like, oh my gosh, speaking of rosary, this one's dinging everywhere. But like, every morning I'll just send a picture after I pray my rosary of my rosary, the cross, pictures of saints. I have like a mini figure of Virgin Mary. I'll just send that as streaks, not really to show off, but just because I'm there, and that's when I get on my phone, is after I pray. And I'll send them streaks, and then one of my friends goes and says some outlandish shit, knowing that it's blasphemy and stuff afterwards. Isn't that awesome that people and demons freak out when they see a picture of a cross and of the Virgin Mary? They freak out. But like when I was in high school, I always was like in my prayers being called by God to talk about Jesus, and not just on here, but on, oh my gosh, I cannot wait to get on this highway. Everything is clinking. So anyways, I was always scared to like go down that route of spreading the gospel and stuff in high school. And now, like, and surprisingly, as scary as everything is that you're approaching in life, once you do it, it's never actually as scary as you thought it was. Like, the first time I brought up Jesus to one of my best friends, I was like terrified, and actually we had a really, really good conversation that I'm glad we did, and I think like it helped us both a lot. And it wasn't even scary, you know, and now I do it all the time. I talk about it to my parents. I talk about it to everyone I can, and now obviously with you guys watching and subscribed, I talk about it on here a lot too. Hey, some things are gonna happen, you know, and it's up to you to overcome them. Like me spilling half of my food onto my lap. Like, I'm so happy this happened because now I have to clean it up. And it's not like I tracked it all already onto my phone. And now I have to find out if I'm gonna eat this still or not. So, ate lunch. Kind of sat around for a bit. And then had 2 chocolate rice cakes. And then 2 scoops of pre-workout. I always do 2 scoops of pre-workout on my leg days, just because, like, it's not, because a lot of people's excuses is, oh, I do more pre-workout because the leg days are harder. It's not, I've never done it for that, which, yes, leg days can be harder. But I do it because my leg days are just longer, man. And I got such bad knees that it takes me quite a while to do some certain workouts. Like last leg day, for example, I didn't even do squats because, like, I listened to my body and my knees were like, my knees were just telling me no. Like, and then some days my knees feel great. You know, it's just like, depends on the day. I mean, there's some people out there that think they have to have this perfect schedule. I used to be that way. I'm trying to get back into having a perfect schedule. But the problem with that, with having OCD, is that if you have, let's say you have this perfect schedule, right? And then you go, something gets in the way that interrupts that schedule, and when you're supposed to eat, when you're supposed to do this and that, you get, like, I don't know about y'all, but that pisses me off. Like, if something gets in my way of my schedule, that doesn't make me happy. So I quit making such a tight schedule, or like, this time I need to do this time I need to do that. And I just like fit the mandatory stuff that I need to get done within the day, and I don't care what time I do it within the day as long as I get it done. Because if something does come up, like someone needs help, because I help a lot around this town with different ranches and shit like that, then I can, you know, oh, I'll just go and do that later, or like I'll wait to go to the gym in the afternoon. But yeah, like that's the only reason why I don't. If I had like a full-time job work schedule, which when I was doing night shifts I had a good schedule, then that's when you can implement them, because like people know that you're obviously working a lot, so they aren't gonna ask you. But yeah, but that job was terrible. Do not recommend night shifts if you're a big fitness guy. Even though it only lasted like 6 months, it's still terrible for you. You think going into it that, oh, that's not gonna affect me, 6 months isn't long. 2 months into it, you're gonna lose your shit. Like, hormones are gonna go out of whack, you're gonna start craving a bunch of shit and all that. But yeah, plan for legs is to just go hard as hell. And my truck's a fucking mess. It was muddy out, and Oakley got mud all over my new seat cover, so that's really cool. Really glad I shaved my beard so people can see how fat I got. That's really cool. A year ago from now, when I was like almost 200 pounds, I was literally like full on looks maxing. Now I just look like a potato. But I'd say by the time we get to April, that's when shit's gonna look wicked. I'd say by July, we'll be at probably 200 pounds or around that. But yeah, gonna kill my legs, and yeah. Go! So that's it for the workout. Yeah, really good leg day. Felt super strong today. My knees were kind of like being weird today, but I just put like arthritis cream on and just fucking fought through it. Yeah, just I'm brain dead right now, because after I did that, I couldn't decide if I wanted to hit abs after, and so I did like one set after calf raises, and then I was like, fuck it, I'd rather do it on like an arm and shoulder day or a rest day. And then I started doing boxing for like 5 minutes. Then I was like, oh shit, I forgot I need to finish my sets for the day. So then I put on that weighted vest and walked on the treadmill. I couldn't make up my mind after the workout because I was so brain dead and I need food. But yeah, I could tell you guys that, like, I don't know, it was like around day 55. I could have told you guys with 100% confidence everything's going well. But after that cheat day, which like isn't that big of a deal, but it's like just the amount of shit I ate that day pisses me off. That's never happening again. I can tell you that with full confidence. But on like day 55, I can tell you with full confidence, oh, it's easy. It's really not easy at all. Like, when I was doing this shit in high school, it was easy because I had school, I had football practice, and at football practice, you're literally like running miles on miles at whatever, I was close to 300 because I started at 355. Then by my senior year of football, I was like at 280. And last year I got to 213. Then we gained like 50 pounds. Now we're at like 235. So, yeah, I could say it's like easy. But nothing is gonna be easy when you want to be perfect. And I remember having this conversation with my mom like 2 years ago. I always go with her shopping and getting groceries because I'm a mama's boy. Like, I love my mom to death, and there's nothing wrong with that. But anyways, I was getting, like, this is when my OCD was really bad, and I, like, wasn't really feeling the Holy Spirit guide me a lot. And it was like I was talking about earlier, I had this, like, perfect schedule, and I get pissed off if it wasn't perfect, my workouts weren't perfect. And I told my mom something along the lines of, I just wish every day was perfect and every day I looked perfect. And my mom was like, she said something like, no one's perfect, not everything will be. And I replied back, well, I'm gonna get as close as perfect as I can. You know, I have really bad anger issues growing up. And people still judge me from the past because of my crash outs. But, like, all my anger, like, that's why it's hard for me to work out with people. It's fun every once in a while. But that's why I like working out alone, is because I can come in here, put all my problems, and push myself so fucking hard that, like, oh, I'm not gonna change overnight, but I'm gonna fucking try every single workout, even though it's not gonna make me change overnight. But if I can train as if I'm going to lose my 50 pounds in one workout, then that's how hard I'm gonna fucking train. You know, these past videos, I was like, yeah, I train hard, but nah. From yesterday's video to now, like, everything's going fucking hard. 40 minutes of cardio every morning, lifting insane amounts of volume and weight, and 10,000 steps a day. And, you know, speaking of perfection, it's like, there's people out there that want the perfect whatever, perfect boyfriend, girlfriend, perfect dad, mom, and if they don't get that, then they're not getting anything. But meanwhile, they won't do anything to work on themselves. They have this ego thing of where they think, I need this perfect guy. But meanwhile, if you had that perfect guy, they'd literally, like, be like, so are you gonna do anything today? Or, like, because I know a lot of people that are like, that don't work out, that don't read a Bible, that don't go to church, that don't try to be as perfect as they can, but should be, because it helps improve you. And they won't do any of that, but then they're like, but I want the guy that can do that. Or I want the, like, you know, whatever it is. It's fucking ridiculous and it's stupid. If you're not gonna work on yourself and try to be that perfect person too and chase that every day, you don't deserve that person. And I'm guaranteed they will leave you, they will break up with you, or they will stop being friends with you if you're not going to improve yourself either. I mean, it's not that hard for them to find out once you guys are doing shit. You get me? And sorry, I just wanted to chunk up the clips. But I don't know if this is illegal or not for me to say it anyways. I mean, they're sold publicly and all around, so... Or, I don't know actually, because I don't know where we got ours. Let's just say I have a Roku, and I can watch basically any movies I want on it, even the ones that are currently in theater right now. Any TV show as well. But for some reason, not the HBO Max shows, which kind of makes me mad because, like, I'm a big Game of Thrones fan and House of Dragons fan, and they just came out with like a, it's called The Knight of the Seven Kingdoms, and it's about Sir Duncan the Tall, that was like a giant tall knight, and he was like in the Hall of Fame of knights in the Game of Thrones realm with like Robert Baratheon and like Ned Stark. You know what, if I ever blow up and get like more subscribers and famous or whatever, Game of Thrones and whoever the directors are, I want you to first off, since the old actors don't want to play in Game of Thrones ever again, hire new actors that look the same as from the books and finish Game of Thrones series, finish it off the right way. And then second off, why not make a show with young Ned Stark and young Robert Baratheon when they were both best friends fighting in wars together? Like, I feel like that would be the perfect show, and I'm telling you, you would get more viewers from that than House of Dragons, than maybe Game of Thrones. And I honestly think a lot of directors should be hiring more bodybuilders and more muscular people to play muscular people roles like they used to for the Hulk in like the 70s with Lou Ferrigno, because I was a huge He-Man fan growing up, like the cartoon, and they're coming out with a live action movie of it. Dog, that actor, that, like, He-Man's literally the most jacked cartoon guy ever. And the He-Man cartoon inspired so many bodybuilders to become bodybuilders. But dog, that actor, he's jacked and all, but I know like 50 fitness influencers that are more jacked than him. Like, why not? Like, the only reason that these directors and people aren't hiring bodybuilders anymore to play muscular characters is all because of one word, and it's steroids. And it's such a stupid reason, because the bodybuilders know they're doing them. It's not like a secret. But that's it for the video. Love you guys. I know I yap a lot, but I think I spent some pretty good takes. And honestly, like, I just want to I try to treat everyone and everything like I have a heart of Jesus, and like my foul language and like the way I argue isn't very Christ-like, and I do ask forgiveness and stuff like that. But yeah, Jesus loves you. I love you guys. Thanks for always watching my random stupid shit. It means a lot. You guys are the reason. Like, if I was like getting 0 viewers and shit out of this, I would probably just already have quit by then. But you guys watching, honestly, like, keeps me going. And, you know, it's gonna, I've said this 80 times, several times. I'm showing you the realistic version of how long and how hard sometimes it is to lose body fat. But I'm also going to show you it's not as hard as people put it out to be. And I'm going to show you that you have to lose a significant amount of weight to get shredded. Like, I know one guy, his natural weight's like 210. And I was like, what did you cut down to for your bodybuilding show? He's like, I had to get down to like 175. And he wasn't lying. Like, I talked to one bodybuilding coach, and he was like, for you to hop on stage, you would have to like be around 200 pounds, and then if you entered prep, you'd have to get down to like 180. He said it might be 190, but I mean, like, I'm natural and tall, so it's like kind of confusing.